Kickstart your road to fitness with the Hard Work Works fitness app. For all ability levels, with a full gym or no gym, zero problems, Jack. What's included? Over 200 workout plans available for every situation, from a full gym to no equipment at all. There's even a nutrition guide to help you stay on track. All of this for only $10 a month. And of course, there's a special offer for the program listeners. Use promo code STUPID and get your first month free. The Hard Work Works fitness app. Decide, commit, succeed, and join the hustle today. Program, a podcast where we try to get you into a band. This week's band, I cannot believe it has taken us this long to get to. It is ZZ Top. And Fredo, my dear friend, it turns out you actually did put this up on the board quite a while ago. But
I thought so.
Yeah, it just, but still, nobody jumped on it. Like, it's bizarre that nobody jumped on it. But we have special reasons for it jumping to the top of the line. So walk me through it. How did ZZ Top jump the line?
Well, the way it jumped the line for me was, that's right, no timestamps. With the recent passing of Dusty Hill, longtime bassist for the band, I personally went and did a deep dive. And I discovered one thing is how much I love ZZ Top, but yet if you asked me to name 100 favorite bands, I wouldn't have named them.
Yeah. Yep.
And then that made me think of, I think that a lot of people outside Texas probably feel that way.
Yes.
Because everybody's like,
mm-hmm.
But that a lot of people would love them and still would never would never list them as one of their favorite bands. And then that made me, of course, think about the show, and it made me wonder if it was ever done.
Yeah.
And so at that, I reached out to you, and you said no, and I said, "Are you sure?" Because I was pretty sure that I had recommended this band ages ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Right. So and then you looked it up. You reached out. We got John on board, and
yeah. So
here we are.
We had the conversation. You and I had the conversation last weekend, and I was like, I can't think of anybody, off the top of my head, because like you said, I don't think not very many people wear the ZZ Top on their sleeve. You know what I mean? I think just like you said, a lot of people, if you asked them, would go, yeah, I like ZZ Top, but they would never get to them. So like I reached out to John because number one, I wanted to check on him. I hadn't talked to him in a while. Number two,
right.
There was another band, Sunny Day Real Estate, that he's a panelist on. So I was like, I need to reach out to him about that. And literally as I was typing, I was like, holy shit, I bet you John's a ZZ Top fan. So, John, walk me through it. ZZ Top for you, friend.
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like Fredo was saying. I've kind of always liked ZZ Top, but being a kid of the '80s, like they were huge for a while there, and I kind of heard all those songs. But one of my older cousins kind of turned me on to their older material, which I had never heard. And then I kind of forgot about them for years and years and years. And then, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago or so, I kind of just rediscovered them, I guess. And then like really got into their catalog, and they're definitely at least a top 15 band for me, I would say. I love this band.
So I'm in the camp with Fredo, where like I actually saw ZZ Top I don't know, probably like 8 years ago. It was a while ago. What a blast I had. And, you know, if anybody brought ZZ Top up, I would go, yeah, man, they put on a great show. I really enjoy them. And, you know, you go through the catalog, the hits. You think of, you know, Cheap Sunglasses.
Stuff we'll talk about,
yeah, so on and so forth. And I'm just like,
Right.
you know, oh, man, yeah, I love these songs. But then immediately they go to the wayside. I don't know what it is. It goes to the wayside, and you don't think about them. And like you said, Fredo, you could give me 100 bands, and I probably would not get to ZZ Top. Even though I really enjoyed the live show, going through the discography, I really enjoyed the band. So like it's nice to kind of give it this just dessert. But something that you said is, and almost unanimously, you come across somebody, you say, you know, what do you think of ZZ Top? And they're going to go, oh yeah, I like ZZ Top. You know, they may not go, oh man, favorite band or anything.
Right.
I actually asked Corey, co-host on Gear Freaks. He did Alice Cooper with you.
Right.
And he goes, ugh. I was like, what? Are you serious? Yuck to ZZ Top? That's
How
insane.
the hell could you say that?
I get if they're not, you know, at the top of your board. I get if they're not, you know, your favorite band of all time. I get, like you and I said, they're not in your top 100. But to actively say yuck, that's bizarre.
Well, let me correct. It's not that they're not in my top 100. It's just a band that doesn't pop in my head.
Right.
The minute you know, if you were to sit there and say, you know, there's three things when it comes to bands. There's the bands that pop up in your head, pop up in about 25 minutes, and then the bands that you're gonna call me in 4 days ago. Oh yeah, you know what, Phil? I forgot about this band.
Yeah.
ZZ Top would come up 3 days later.
Yeah. So
they're just not on my radar, even though I do love them. I've seen them 3 times, but Corey doesn't like them.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Like, and again,
He's dead to me.
Not only to not like them, but to actively go yuck. Like, again, I guess, you know, you could tell me, you know what, just not my thing. Okay,
Sure.
you know, I'll take that. It's bizarre. That's weird. But to actively go ugh, like the thought of listening to ZZ Top disgusts you. Wowzers, McTavish.
Wow. Yeah, I can't. John, what do you think about that?
Well, I don't know who this person is, but what, like, how old is he?
33, 34.
Oh, he's old enough to know better.
Yeah. Well, and this is
what else does he listen to? Like, what kind of stuff does he normally listen to?
So he's done the Poison episode with me. He's done the Matchbox 20 episode with me.
He's done with Cooper.
Yeah,
Alice Cooper. Yeah.
Cooper. I like Cooper, but nothing else is impressing me so far with this guy.
I know. And actually, Eve 6, I think, is the next thing he's going to be on. So it's
holy shit. Okay.
Oh jeez.
But
jeez.
Like, what is that? Like, what? Eve's? Like, really?
Yeah.
like that's like a one. Like what is that? A 10-second show? They have like one song.
That's a half. That's not even a full hit.
Do they even have more than one album? Do they even have 10 songs?
They do. They actually.
Okay.
I've already done my first pass. I've done. It's like 5 records and an EP that just came out like last month. So. But yeah, that just blew my mind. Like it doesn't seem that far out of his wheelhouse. You know, I don't want to spend too much time trashing Corey.
Oh, Corey.
But so we definitely had to trim this down. I think the line was about right. So Fredo, walk me through it. What was it like putting 20 together for ZZ Top? As much as you've been listening to the band lately.
It was. What did I tell you when we were talking about? I have the list in an hour.
Yeah.
And I had. I didn't even make up my list till today. I had 18 songs, in about 35 minutes, and then I did I had 17 songs in about 35 minutes, and then I did a quick pass to pick the next 3.
Yeah.
It was that simple.
Nothing too mind bending there for you.
No.
So John, I mean, again, this came together rather quickly. What was it like putting your 20 together for this?
It was really easy. I mean, I didn't start working on it till today. So it was really easy. But I mean, I've listened to her catalog a lot.
Right.
So the problem that I had is a problem that I think we're gonna have when we get near the end of this list is that it was hard for me to give every album equal or at least as much equal weight as I could because I really think that a lot of the songs on our final list are going to come off of a couple of albums that they have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I agree with you.
Yeah. I think there's about 9 songs that I think have to be on the list, and then there's like one more, that we could find from somewhere. But yeah, we'll see how it goes though.
I'm with you guys. This was surprisingly easy, and that's not to say that the catalog isn't deep, but like the stuff that is fucking great, like it jumps out like immediately, and you're like, oh yeah, that's in. Like John said, I feel like there's 9. Not to necessarily say that we're going to get 9, but 9 that feel like, yeah, that one for sure. Yeah. And that there's like 3 or 4 that I'm like, okay, this one should be here for me. And then like, I just kind of filled out the rest with, just stuff that I liked. And so like, yeah, I also found like the first couple records I found to be deeper. Like I enjoyed more songs, but their best stuff was more towards the end of what we picked, like the stuff that like jumped out that I went, oh fuck yeah, I need that.
See, it's funny you say that because the first couple albums, I don't have a lot from the first couple albums, but that's because, and like you said, there were a lot of great songs on them. But you know what? I can hit the feel of the album with one song.
Fair. Yeah.
2 songs.
Fair.
Not because they were a lot of them were similar. So I didn't have to pick a lot from those albums.
That's fair.
I realized like what Fredo's saying is I think is absolutely accurate. Like, like the first couple albums, I mean, they're very good. I mean, don't get me wrong, you should definitely listen to them. Anybody out there who hasn't listened to ZZ Top should listen to them. But if you just arrived from another planet, you'd never heard ZZ Top, and you wonder what they sounded like, I would just hand you Tres Hombres and say, listen to this, because this is, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like the Appetite for Destruction thing with GNR. It's just like that's what they sound like.
Yeah.
But I did realize one problem right before I joined the call and went on the air. There's an album missing.
Is there?
Which one?
There's one called El Loco that's not on Spotify for some reason because there's 2 songs that I wanted on my list.
I got songs on my list from El Loco.
Yeah, I got 2 songs, and I bet you they're the same.
Same songs, yeah. So
yeah.
So obviously they're not on my list, but I will fight to include those 2 songs.
Well, they're on my list.
Okay.
Because you know what, I didn't even see it. You kidding me?
Yeah, didn't even confer with the list.
Yeah, for some reason it's not on Spotify, and I have no idea why.
It's bizarre. I wonder if it's a label thing. But
hold on, because I'm positive. Because like I said, I went for Tres Hombres and Fandango. Yeah, you're right. It's not. Yeah, you're right. Wow.
Well,
yeah, but those 2 songs they'll get mentioned because I'll mention them because they're on my list.
Okay, excellent.
So, I mean, with that, based on the conversation that we just had, Fredo, based on the conversation, how many do you think we're going to get through unanimously?
7.
Ooh, okay.
7, and that's because John doesn't have 2, and you don't either, and because our local wasn't included, and if it was, they would be on. And the bad part is because you didn't include them, they might not. They're going to end up in the trash and probably won't be brought back out.
Yeah.
And that might have to be and that might have to be discussed.
Well, again,
but yeah.
The rules are for the final say. There aren't any. I prefer it to be a song that is still alive and in the conversation, but people have pulled out of the pile. So,
sure. I think these will, but I'm going to say 7.
Okay. Fredo's saying 7. What are you thinking, John?
I think we're gonna get at least 7. I think we might get more. I'm gonna say 8.
8. Okay. All right. Well, then I guess I'll be negative Nancy, and I'll go the other way. I'll go 6 because 9 seems a little high.
I'm telling you, if you included O Loco, I would have said 9.
Well, I guess we'll see, won't we? And we will see on the other side of this commercial break. We will be right back for gameplay. And with that, the name of the game is Deprogrammed. The three of us have combed through, 7 records, I think, of ZZ Top's, and have plucked out 20 songs they were now going to mash together in an attempt to create a top 10 starter kit for you, in case you have never given ZZ Top a chance. And of course, remember, we have the final say. Whoever gets the closest to what we get through unanimously gets to choose the final song. All right. I think I have to start here. And it seems a little chalky, but I'll also, when I came up on it in the album, I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Sharp Dressed Man.
Nope.
Really?
Wow.
Because I have that. I have that.
Oh.
See, just like you said about Tres Hombres, I had to do that with Eliminator.
Yeah, I mean that's a great album. I mean you gotta cut something, right? You gotta cut
right. So and when you hear my my choices from Eliminator, you'll see. I couldn't. Yeah, that was the one that didn't make it.
All right.
Well, I do have it. I love that song because it was. I initially loved that song because it was Jimmy Garvin's intro theme.
Ah.
Ooh.
All right, Fredo.
I'm going back. I gots to go with gots to off the Helio. The You Got It off one of the greatest hits. I'm Bad. I'm Nationwide.
I got it.
John.
I don't have that one.
What?
Wow, that actually shocks. I shocked myself.
Wow!
I shocked myself. That's a great song. I don't know how I cut that.
That's a fucking fantastic song.
I don't know how I cut that.
Oh my god!
At least Justin has it.
Yeah, it's still alive.
Shit!
Interesting.
I should never be invited to the show again.
Oh my god! What?
Interesting. Very, very interesting gameplay right off the top.
Oh my god!
Interesting.
Oh shit!
Okay. All right, John, you're up.
All right. Let's throw this out there since obviously I didn't have Nationwide on my list, but I did have the classic Going Down to Mexico.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Oh! Wow. There we go. Got one. Hold on.
But we should have 3 at this point. I'll be honest with you. Wow.
Beautiful.
Listen to that.
You damn right you were. God, that's good. Again, like, I could get where somebody would say, I don't like ZZ Top. But to go, yuck? If I play you this and you say yuck, I'm going to have questions.
There's no way I mean, this might not be your cup of tea, but there's no way you hear this on the radio and you turn it.
No. Like, it's got that swag. Like, the Deftones borrowed this swag. Like, there is a sway to it. Oh, beautiful. All right. Well, we got one. We got one.
Like I said, we should have had 3 already. Wow.
Let me go. How about Tush?
No, and I purposely left that one off.
I do have that one.
All right. Still alive. Hanging by a thread.
Wow.
All right.
The thing is, we haven't named one song that shouldn't be on this list.
Yep.
True.
It's starting to get sticky here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No, it's still plenty. Plenty.
Absolutely. But I already know that we're all going to kind of be elsewhere here soon. All right, Fredo.
I don't want anybody to name my song, so I'm gonna have to name it now. As soon as I find it, there it is. This was a song that was always one of the first two songs I played. That I played whenever I used to DJ in bars. I used to play One Bourbon, One Scotch, and One Beer, which was the album that would allow me to. I mean, the song that would allow me to set up everything. But this was always the first song. It's LaGrange.
Yeah,
from
man.
Tres Hombres.
Yep. I got it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That has to be on the list somehow.
Oh,
So
yeah.
It made it so perfect.
Come on.
Listen to that.
Come on. Again, you're going to come at me with yuck? That's
That's how
wrong.
How do you hear that beginning? And just not like say, yeah, I got to see where this is going.
Yeah. I got to know what this
And
is
then-
all about.
Yeah, and then listen to his voice. Rumors get around about that time. You know, it's
Yeah.
just like, what?
And then it's about to slap you in the face. Oh, come on.
Yep. Have mercy.
Have mercy. Unreal. And that's iconic.
Yeah. It's like the ultimate driving song.
Yes.
Once you get to the part where the drums come in, you're gone, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's when that needle's jumping up to 80. 85.
All right. We got two. I get the feeling that there's going to be at least one more impasse where two of us got it. And it's going to leave that what feeling. So, all right. And I bet you I'm the one who's going to create it. All right.
So,
All right, John.
all right. Let's see. Well, since I got my other obscure one in, let's go with another more obscure one. How about Just Got Paid?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's not obscure at all. Are you kidding
not
me?
really. You're right. You're right. It's obscure.
Did you say you got it too, Justin?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right. There it is.
Play a little bit of that. Listen to this.
Oh.
Come on.
Again, like
Corey, what are you doing?
I can't understand hating the band. I really can't. It does not compute. Beautiful.
Maybe he doesn't like the blues.
Maybe. But I mean,
You know what? That would make sense.
but it's still got it's got like more of a
know,
bounce
I
and a
know.
groove and a sway than all right.
Or maybe all he knows is those kind of silly 1980s videos, and he thinks that's what ZZ Top is, even though those songs are great.
Yeah.
You know, I could see how maybe someone would push back against this. But I mean, he listens to Matchbox 20, so
I know.
Right. And
I
he
can't compute this, so I don't know.
Bizarre.
How bizarre.
How bizarre. Let me go a little more obscure. I say obscure, but I really don't know if it is or not. Beer drinkers and Hellraisers.
Oh, hell no. That's not obscure.
Yeah, that's a great song, man. It's on my list.
Hey,
Yep.
I guess what I meant was like it's not obvious.
No, yeah, it is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, to me, when I remember I told you I had 17 songs right off, that was right there.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one was undeniable. Like I was just like, oh fuck, I gotta have this.
That's a every biker out there song.
I like the song because they both sing on it too. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. beer drinkers and hell raisers.
I guess if you know ZZ Top, then it isn't such a shocker. But I'd never heard it before. All right, Fredo.
Awesome. Somehow it made it around. This one probably wouldn't be. It might not be on there, but I think it should. First time I heard it, it was not on. It was not ZZ Top. It was on the ECW wrestling album. It's "Heard It on the X."
I got it.
I got it too.
Hey!
I love that song. And I always, when I was on 96X, I always wanted to try to figure a way to get that on there. Never did it, but
I mean, it would make sense. Heard It on the X.
mm-hmm.
Oh man. Now that I think about it, like that could have been a segment called "Heard It on the X."
Yep.
That could have been your bed music.
Whatever. I'm sure one of them is listening to it. Next thing you know, bam, it'll be on there.
Wow.
All right. Yep. You know what? 7. What did I say? I said 7.
You said
right?
7. Yep. And we're at 5.
Yeah. We're at 5. I think I undersold myself with 7.
All right.
We might make 10.
That would be intense.
So what happens if we get to 10 before we finish the list? The game's over?
We'll just, I mean, the conversation may be cutting from the 10. Like,
wow.
That it would be a first, which that would definitely be a Fredo episode. All right. So Heard It on the X was Fredo. It is your turn, John.
All right. Let's go later in their career. How about Planet of Women?
Oh, fuck.
No, I didn't have that.
No.
I couldn't find what album that was on.
It's on Afterburner.
We didn't do Afterburner.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Did
that was the last. We cut it at Afterburner.
I thought we cut it at Recycler.
No.
Wait a minute. Recycler is the one we did. Recycler came out after Afterburner.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So
I think Recycler has Double Back, and I think that was the hit on that one. And then and then Afterburner, yeah. So
Afterburner came out after Recycler.
No, it came out after Eliminator.
And I had Planet of Women. It was like 23, 22, and you're looking at the list, and it's like, man, I got to get down to 20 somehow. I guess Planet of Women goes.
Yeah, I'll tell you, anything off that album, I don't have. I didn't see that album.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, well, you know what? I guess it's got to get its just desserts because, oh, screw you, Spotify. How dare you tell me you're not working?
That's all right.
Yeah.
That little guitar riff in that song is just so good. I tried to cut it a couple of times, but I love that riff so much.
See, what I do is I call up the albums on YouTube so I can hear the whole song because I use Spotify on my phone and I'm too cheap to pay for it so I can get it in order. And so I heard that song and I was like, yeah. And then I went to the preview of the list and I didn't see it. So I was like, fuck, I can't use it.
All right. Back around to me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How about Brown Sugar?
That was one that didn't make my list.
Yeah, that's a great song, but it was a late cut for me.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
All right. That's my first whiff. It does, to be fair, it does take a second. I prefer a song get to it, especially when it comes to this, but when it does, hold on. That right there. I was like, oh. Into the pile Brown Sugar goes.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find it on the list. All right, Fredo?
I'm gonna go a little later. And this is why Sharp Dressed Man didn't make it. And this is my my hope. Because this song is so awesome. Got Me Under Pressure.
I do not have that one.
I do have that one.
Awesome. It's in the conversation.
Stays alive.
That song is just
Yeah, it opens basically every ZZ Top show that I've heard of, that I've been to. So good. So good.
and there's just something about that line. You know, she likes cocaine. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's an '80s thing, and I was, there. But there's just something about it. You know, she likes whips and chains. She likes cocaine. She got me under pressure. All right, sorry.
All right, John.
All right. All right, let's go for this one. How about Give Me All Your Lovin'?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, it's in.
Yep. That one had to be, right?
Mm-hmm. See, that was my had to be over Sharp Dressed Man. This is your 6.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I like I said, at least 7.
Yeah, surely we'll get one more.
Bam, bam. I don't know why. I love that though. Bam, bam.
You know what's great about this? Is that you can always tell a ZZ Top song.
Yeah.
I don't care what era. I don't care what they're incorporated. Like they started to incorporate synthesizers in the '80s. But you could always tell a ZZ Top song.
That's true. Always. All right, so we're back around to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Give Me All Your Lovin' was John. All right. How about Jesus Just Left Chicago?
Yep.
Oh!
There's
Fredo 7.
Yep.
Come on. Again, you yuck me on this. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Well, no. Again, it makes sense if you go with what John said. Like if he doesn't like the blues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't hear that. And again, I can't. I mean, ZZ Top might not be my favorite band, but there's no way I hear that opening on the radio and turn the station.
No chance. No chance in hell. Scroll that one up to where it belongs. All right. Well, yeah, let's do a count on where we're at here. Let's see.
7.
Yeah, 7. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still got plenty of gameplay, too.
Oh, you talking about,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I still got 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 8.
There we go.
And yeah, and there's some that still have to make the list, I think. So.
Right. Yeah, that's the way I feel.
Interesting. All right. Fredo?
So I already know that John doesn't have this because he doesn't have any off El Loco. But if he had it, he would have this song, Pearl Necklace.
Fuck yeah, I would. I love that song.
Yep. How about you?
Of course I don't.
Oh, that's right. Nobody. That's right. That's right, because it wasn't on there.
Yeah, it wasn't
So,
on
but
there.
that's one that if might get. I'll bring back.
Yeah, we should talk about it a little later.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So
But I just wanted to say it so I can get it out there, and let's move on.
Yep. All right, John.
All right. Let's try to slow it down a little bit. How about Hot Blue and Righteous?
No.
No.
Oh wow, that's a beautiful song, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I need to get on the other list, not mine. Here we go. There we go. 'Cause I can just search it this way. You understand? All right. Let me find it here as well. All right, back around to me.
Mm-hmm.
still at Fredo's 7. How about Down Brownie?
Nope.
No,
that
I
was a
don't
late.
have-
That was a
it
late
was-
cut for me.
It was the last song cut.
Oh, man.
Mm.
Well,
Oh, geez, I got 3 songs from El Loco. Fuck.
bound to happen. Something's got to go. This is another one of those bands where, like, even the songs that end up in the pile, you're like, yeah, I could see that. I could see
Yeah.
that making it. All right. Fredo?
Oh, we got to do it. Cheap Sunglasses. Let's get it out the way.
Yep.
What album is that on? Is that...
De Julio.
yeah, okay.
Whatever, how you put it.
That's why I don't have it. Because
What?
I was looking for it. It's not on... It wasn't technically on the list.
Yes, it was. It's on De Julio.
Yeah, it's on. It's not on El Loco.
Yeah, it's on De Julio.
I don't see it anywhere on this list.
Yeah. Hold on.
Because I definitely would have had it. I absolutely would have had it. I was looking for it, as a matter of fact.
Teachers?
Is it on that album?
It's on De Julio, but you know what? De Julio wasn't on here.
Yeah.
Remember, we had the discussion with I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide, and you put it off of the greatest hits.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, so it didn't have De Julio. That's where Cheap Sunglasses
wow.
is.
So there's actually 2 albums missing. Then I didn't notice that.
Right. Well, that's
Well-
because there's so many fucking songs.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you both had it, I mean, again, you can play off lists, so it's alive. And, you know,
it's alive.
if we have room, if we don't hit the 10, which at this point we may not.
No, there's still some songs here that I think are gonna fly. So
We'll see. All right. But that's literally the only reason I didn't have Cheap Sunglasses. So it's because it was technically not on.
can I
this
tell
list.
you this? With 7 here, we would already be at 12.
Yeah.
That had three. If it wasn't for the for Spotify.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's true.
What are you gonna do, man?
Mm.
Damn Spotify.
And we still might, and we still might get 10.
Yeah. All right. So, John.
All right. How about this? How about the Sheik from Mozambique?
Nope.
No.
Oh wow.
Nope.
We may not get the 10 now. We'll see.
No. Mm.
I don't even remember which ones made it through on my first one. Because I feel like, again, literally all of these could have been on my first pass.
Mm.
All right, back around to me, huh? How about Someone Else Been Shaking Your Tree?
Nope.
I have that one.
All right.
I don't have I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide, but I got that one.
1 and
What
2.
the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
All right, let
Go ahead, Fredo.
go ahead.
Go ahead. You're up.
Oh yeah, I think we need to get this back on track here. Let's go back to Eliminator and Legs.
I've got it.
I don't.
Ah!
That was the one I was telling you that I bet you anything I'm going to throw it off. Calculated. But
Yeah, I get it.
no, and I mean, to me, Legs is the one. And look, I thought for sure I was going to like just immediately toss it out. But no, it definitely made my first pass. And my thought was more along the lines of what John was talking about with why Corey might not like ZZ Top, is they might remember the video and you know, like
What's
to me,
what's, what's
yeah.
not to like about that video?
Well, that's what I was going to say. To me, that doesn't throw me off. But like, I could see where maybe somebody kind of has that as a memory and it throws them off. So
Man,
I had to have some sort of thought. At
No.
least it wasn't just I didn't want to hit. It was just I had some thought here. All right, John.
All right. Let's see. Let's see if we can get us back on track a little bit better. How about Rough Boy?
Nope.
No. Nope.
I think those albums that were missed really threw us off.
Yeah. All right. How about TV dinners?
Nope.
Nah, I don't have that one either.
All right. Now I'm just testing to see. Because
Yeah,
we're
no.
getting down to the end. I don't have much left.
Well, I got a bunch, but only because we don't have those albums. Let's go for Cycler. My head's in Mississippi.
No.
No.
Wow.
All right. John?
All right. Let's go with Waiting for the Bus.
Yep. Off
No.
Tres Hombres.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that was.
Okay.
Fredo and John? All right. Let me see what I got left here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only got 6 left. I'm going to dump out here.
I've only got 2.
Okay.
Well, let's go one more round.
Okay, let's go one more round then. Let's do it. How about Francine?
Nope.
No.
Okay. All right.
How about Fandango, Mexican Blackbird?
No.
No, it was a late cut though. I love that song.
That's just such a funny song, man.
If you're down in Acuna and you ain't up to being alone.
All right, John?
All right. Let's see. I got 2 left. So which one do I think might hit more likely? Oh, geez. How about Move Me On Down the Line?
Nope.
No. Nope. All right, moving on. All right. I'm just going to dump out here. I got Neighbor Neighbor,
Nope.
Nope.
Backdoor Love Affair,
Nope.
Nope.
Whiskey and Mama,
Nope.
What?
Whiskey and Mama.
Nope.
All right. Arrested for Driving While Blind.
Yeah, I have that
Nope.
one.
Hey.
Nope.
And Pan Am Highway Blues.
Nope.
All right. So Arrested has 2.
Yep. And I think that's it for John, right?
Right.
That's everything. Yep.
All right. So here we go. First, I'll say the ones that could have gotten through because the albums are there. Off their first LP, just got back from Babies. Off Rio Grande Mud, Cocoa Blue.
Oh, Cocoa Blue
Off-
was like 21.
Yeah. Off Fandango, Blue Jean Blues. And then off El Loco, Tube Steak Boogie, which that's the other one, John, right?
I would have had that one. Yes.
Yeah, that would have been the 9. And then off of El Loco, 10-foot pole, 7-minute shit. Quiet. I can't pronounce that fucking. That fucking song is badass. But of course, we didn't have a song.
Yeah. All right. We got 7 through, though. That's still fucking good. We've
Yeah.
got Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers, Gimme All Your Lovin', Going Down to Mexico, Heard It on the X, Jesus Just Left Chicago, Just Got Paid, and LaGrange. We've got 8 here in the convo. So we get between, and we nailed 7. So Fredo, 7, the final say is yours. So
Mhm.
I guess maybe John can pick one and I pick one, and then Fredo gets the final say. Everybody cool with that?
Yep.
Yeah, but I count. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, you're right. 8. Sorry. Continue.
Okay, so
The one thing I should say is, first of all, let's go back to the albums that didn't get included.
okay,
Well, the in this case, it would be 3 songs that didn't get included in the albums, and that would be Cheap Sunglasses,
mm-hmm.
Tube Steak Boogie, and Pearl Necklace. Those would be the 3 songs that I personally think would have made it all the way through if all the albums were included.
Yeah, I'm sure Cheap Sunglasses would have made it through.
Cheap Sunglasses 1000% would have. So like I'm cool with poking that one through because it would have.
Okay, so we'll put that one in.
Yeah. So that brings us up to 8.
Now, do you want to look at the other 2?
Well, I mean, at this
Tube Snake Boogie and Pearl Necklace.
here, let me see what we've got in the combo here because we've got Legs and Sharp Dressed Man and Tush all sitting there, and I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide as
And
well.
got me under pressure.
Yeah. So it's like, well, I mean, do we want to eke out stuff? I don't know, man. Like, I feel like we're fine lining here.
I know the 2 that I want.
Yeah. But you get the final say.
So-
And
Right. So one of them is going to get in.
yeah. So I feel like between me and John, we get to pick song 9 and you get song 10.
Right.
So
Right.
let me run it down. Someone else been shaking your tree, arrested for driving while blind, got me under pressure, I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide, Legs, Sharp Dressed Man, Tush, and waiting for the bus. I mean, nothing against shaking your tree, arrested, or waiting for the bus, but I feel like it's got to be Pressure, Bad, Nationwide, Legs, Sharp Dressed Man, or Tush, right?
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so
Mhm.
let's get rid of waiting for the bus. And let's get rid of somebody else. And arrested. Yep. And now it gets pretty difficult here. So we got me under pressure, I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide, Legs, Sharp Dressed Man, and Tush. Do you have one that you're leaning towards, John?
Not really. I mean, I want to pick all of them.
Okay. Can I?
So
Let me see if I can help you guys. My opinion. You got "Give Me All Your Lovin'" on there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need "Sharp Dressed Man" or "Legs."
I actually agree.
I
actually agree. And between the 2, I would take Sharp Dressed Man over Legs anyway.
yeah, it's a better song.
Yeah.
But if we cut both of those, so it really only though Justin, it really only gives us 2 choices because we know what Fredo's choice is going to be. But the song that I think we should pick wasn't on your list, which is Tush.
Yeah, Tush was on mine.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
It wasn't
Fredo
on
just
mine.
added
It was on
Right.
Fredo's.
Okay. Then I think I should add that one and then let Fredo add the one that he's going to add.
All right.
Son of a bitch.
Did we just take yours?
No,
Okay.
you took you. No, if I wanted that, I would have put it on. I was hoping you were gonna make it easy for me because there's 2. There's "Got Me Under Pressure" and then there's "I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide."
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, as much as I love "Got Me Under Pressure," it's "I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide."
It's got to be,
Yeah, I
right?
think that's the only option you had there. The
Yeah.
only-
Yeah, man. I mean that slide.
That gives us 10. All right. So we've got Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers. Give Me All Your Lovin'. Going down to Mexico. Heard It on the X. I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide. Jesus Just Left Chicago. Just Got Paid. LaGrange. Tush, and Cheap Sunglasses. I mean, okay, look, is that a greatest hits? Yeah. Shut the fuck up, though. Like, I feel like what you should do with ZZ Top is actually fucking listen to ZZ Top. And, you know, whether, we're not giving you deep cuts, cool. But I think maybe you are overlooking ZZ Top and you shouldn't. And they're a really great band. Hell of a fucking groove. I mean, just a great warm guitar sound. Like, I don't know. Again, if you're going ugh at ZZ Top, I have questions. I don't understand. If it's not your bag, cool. But if you're saying yuck, I don't get it.
I'm thinking that we got enough deeper cuts because, like you said, you never heard Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers. You know, so that's a little bit past the surface. Going Down to Mexico is past the surface. Heard It on the X. Jesus Left Chicago. Just Got Paid. Those are all songs that are just past the surface. And then we've got The Grange, which everybody knows. Give Me All Your Lovin', everybody knows. Cheap Sunglasses, everybody knows. Tush, everybody knows. You know?
Yeah.
So I think we got a good mix. We didn't go deep, but
you don't need to with this band. You don't need to.
We easily could have did a top 15, and I know you've done a top 11 and a top 12, and I got no problem throwing another one or two songs on this list and making people listen to it.
Now, how dare you, sir?
I'm just saying.
We do 10 here.
You know what? The precedents have been for 11.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And as much as I've pushed for it in the past, I've never actually been on a Fredo Rule show.
But that's
I'm just saying that's why I invented the final say is to never let that happen again.
So I have the final say. So
oh God!
11.
How dare you?
It's the final say.
How dare you, sir? You've already had your final say. Done and done.
And my final say is that I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide's number 11. So that means we're to number 10.
Get out of here.
What? John, am I wrong?
Get the hell out.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Get the hell out.
Come on.
So, of those 10 songs, Fredo, those 10 songs, which one is the one?
Yeah, it's got to be LaGrange. We don't even need to talk about this.
Yeah,
it's LaGrange.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, there's no debate.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't. That's.
That one's and. Well, I don't know. It all depends on what song we're going to put in number 11.
God damn it! You cut that shit out. Why do you hate me so much?
I don't hate you. I just, I just feel what I feel, man. And if we were looking at setting a precedent, I get it. Here comes Torres with another fucking rule. Oh yeah. Well, you're always trying to buck the system, but I'm not bucking the system. It's been done before.
Always trying to get one extra in.
I'm just saying.
Oh God, ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. LaGrange is our number one with a bullet. Ooh, Let It Breathe. Beautiful, beautiful, baby. We also got Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers, Give Me All Your Lovin', Going Down to Mexico, Heard It on the X, I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide, Jesus Just Left Chicago, Just Got Paid, Tush, and Cheap Sunglasses rounds out our 10. We're going to let it breathe some more, baby. God! Come on! Beautiful, baby. Beautiful.
All the pinch harmonics in that guitar solo. Like the one that's coming up at the end. He does all those pinch harmonics. It's so cool. So cool.
It's, you know what? I think, honestly, this might be the best list of any band that's ever been done on the show.
Wow. I mean, we nailed it. I'm not going to lie. You know, like, all our reasons were sound, and
it wouldn't have been a discussion if we would have included those two albums.
Yeah, we would have just had it. So, what are you going to do?
So, we're not going to do nothing.
No, we aren't. And with that, Hey, we're a podcast. You can subscribe, rate, comment. I would love for you to do all that because it's, supposedly what they say is that helps the podcast grow. I've yet to see that to be true, but you can do it anyway. I would love to go up the charts, as they say. So subscribe, rate, comment. That'd be cool. You got $1, you can spare it. Cool. Patreon.com/ohijustin is a great place to pledge your $1. It gets you all sorts of audio content, the daily Oh Hi Justin pod included, and it gets you all the rest of the shows ad-free. All the shows I do completely ad-free at patreon.com/Oh Hi Justin. There's also a support button you can click if you're listening to this from anchor.fm. Again, please share. I would love for you to tell somebody that you listen to this show. And hey, if you want to come play along, it's really this simple. At the Hulkster on the Twitter machine, tweet me, slide in them DMs, tell me what bands you want to talk about, and we will figure out a way to make it happen. I had a gentleman from England reach out to me the other day and say, hey, I really want to do this band. And we started talking about, the time difference. He's like, I don't care. 2 a.m. I'll happily do 2 a.m. to be on the show. So,
wow.
Yeah, just saying. And then
what
the name of the band is Brad. Yeah, they're like a 90s band. And then I've actually had people from Australia reach out to be on the band or on the show. I'm just saying we're open to the discussion and we can figure out a way.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
I was just going to say we can figure out a way to get you on the show. What were you going to say, John?
I was going to say the Brad from Seattle.
Maybe. I honestly don't know. John F put him on the board, so maybe. Seems like it's definitely a John F band. All right. Let me go over this list one last time before we get on out of here. We got LaGrange is our number 1. Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers. Give Me All Your Lovin'. Going Down to Mexico. Heard It on the X. I'm Bad. I'm Nationwide. Jesus Just Left Chicago. Just Got Paid. Tush. Cheap Sunglasses. Bam. 10 songs for you to get into ZZ Top. And with that, ZZ Top. Learn them and love them, people. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.